Hey, how's it going, guys? Blight here with a Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster Let's Play. Oh, yeah, that's quite a mouthful. So, this is probably one of my favorite PS2 era JRPGs. I played this game back when I was a teenager, loved it to bits. Remember it being a very difficult game, but now I think they made it more accessible with difficulty options and some extra ways to grind for money and EXP, but the original experience is still there if you want it, and I definitely want it. So I saw this on sale a couple of days ago, and I decided this is like the perfect time to replay this. I do remember bits of the story and how it goes, but most of the stuff I've forgotten since it's been like literally 15 or so years. So yeah, so we have a couple of options. We have Chronicle and Maniacs. Now, if you played the PS2 version, like I did, you probably had this one. And this means that Dante from Devil May Cry is gonna appear in the game at this important side quest kind of a thing. And this one instead has Raido Kuzunoha from a different Shin Megami Tensei game called Devil Summoner, but they're pretty much the same in terms of like skills and what they do in battles, so it's just the cutscenes and the actual character being different. So whichever one you like, you get to pick. Actually, I think this is by default. When you buy the game, you get this one, and this is like a DLC thing, but I got the deluxe version, which was only like €4 more, so this one has like all the DLC already in it, so I do have the options. Since when I played first, I had Dante. I guess I'll go for this one this time. And for those of you who don't know, Shin Megami Tensei 3 is part of the long-running Shin Megami Tensei series. And this is a mainline series entry. And this series has a lot of spin-off titles, some of which you may have heard and not realized that they're Shin Megami Tensei games, like Persona. Then you have Devil Summoner, Digital Devil Saga, what else? Devil Survivor, Strange Journey. There's really a lot of them, and they span all throughout gaming history, from like the NES and SNES days all the way up to modern gaming. I think the last game to come out, like the last major game that was out, is Persona 5 Royal. Actually, I think there's Devil Summoner Soul Hackers 2. That's the last title, but that one's sort of a spin-off again. So yeah, there's lots of games for you to enjoy if you like JRPGs. It's sort of like a creature collector, and that you recruit demons and you can fuse them, level them, and make your own teams. So you can think of it kind of like a demonic Pokemon game. But it's a lot more challenging than most Pokemon games. And back in the day, they had a term, they would say like Atlas Hard. That was like a difficulty league in its own. So yeah. Well, since I haven't been streaming for a while, I'm not too confident about my audio video setup, so I keep checking my chat. I have one of my friends checking to see if the audio and everything is fine before I begin. I don't want to start streaming only to realize my voice is like 2 decibels compared to the game audio. So let me just check that real quick and then we can start. Like, if any of you are watching, you can maybe tell me in the chat. Can you hear me, like, compared to the game audio? Okay, it seems to be okay, and so let's begin. We're gonna go with Chronicle, and We get to choose the... Okay, so... as far as I remember, when the PS2 game was out, you only had one difficulty, which was normal. I mean, the base one. But that one was like really hard on its own. So now they've added this one called Merciful and the really hard difficulty. I think in the PlayStation 2 version you had to beat the game on normal to unlock this first. I might be wrong, but yeah. I played on normal. I play most games on normal difficulty unless they're like really easy and you have to like up the challenge a little bit. So we're gonna go with normal. Difficulty can be changed. Okay, yeah, sure. These games are always heavy on like lore and world building, so yeah.
A world that loses its power will fade into nothing. If such is the fate of this world, then I shall return it to its mother's womb. The world must first die for it to be born again. This is the path to salvation, as foretold in ancient prophecy. The world will fall for its sins, and everyone living will vanish. But I won't let you be the same fate. I want to help you hold on to your life. To do so, I need to know your name. Will you tell me who you are?
Yeah, so almost every Shin Megami Tensei protagonist is a silent protagonist, including this one. And in game, they don't really have like a base name, but eventually they do like anime, manga, CD drama adaptations. So they do eventually give them official names. And I looked it up. The official name for this character in Shin Megami Tensei 3 is Naoki Kashima, so that's what we're gonna name him. We're gonna go with the canon name. So the family name is Kashima or Kashima. Not sure how you pronounce that, but that's what it is. So oh wait, I misspelled it. Of course I did. Kashima. Hang on. Weirdly, you can't use the keyboard. You have to type it in with the joypad, so it's gonna be a bit slower. Yeah, okay, so, and the name, Naoki. Okay, a nickname, the nickname is actually what shows up in battle as your name, and it's what your friends, the few other human characters in this game will call you. So I'm just gonna, you know, go with the same as the actual name. So Naoki. Yes.
That's right. As of now, your will to live shall sustain you.
Let me just check the chat real quick to see if the audio is okay. Okay,
Answer. I'm glad you understand.
yes, I understand.
Time is near. Everything that is will be rewritten.
An interesting fact is that the PS2 did not feature voice acting, but this remaster version does, so that's nice.
I am the nurturer of the next world.
I feel like it adds to the immersion because this is this game is not too heavy on the characters as so much as the world and what happens in it. So, but the few characters that are in the game are quite interesting. They have like really strong motivations and represent different aspects of society, you might say. The character you see now is actually very important. It's like the mysterious one, but you will see soon enough. I'm not gonna spoil any of the story. I mean, I do remember most of it, but probably some of the stuff I've forgotten, so it's gonna be like an experience for me too.
Rests within my hands. Now, I want you to say my name aloud.
And yes, it does let you name the other characters as well. But this time it does give you like default options. So this is Yuko Takao, or Miss Takao. She's like your teacher.
That's right. No, I won't shed another tear, not even at this world's end. Instead, I can invite you to the world that is to come. Now go ahead, wake up. The time is here.
Okay, so I'm late. Oh, typical of me. Just get to Yogi Park ASAP. Time's wasting. It's from your classmate. Please enter your classmate's name. So, Isamu Nita. And I just gotta check really quick how the graphics are. I went with the default settings. I think it looks okay, yeah. This game is locked at 30 frames per second, and it's intentional. That's how the original game was. Kind of a weird choice, because lately in the Atlas remakes they have upped the frame rate to like all the way up to 144 if your monitor can support it. I know Persona 5 Royal, the re-release, has like all these options, but this one is locked at 30. I mean, which is fine. It's an RPG, it's not an action game, so it shouldn't be too impactful, but it's nice to have options. And I think I set this to like 2K. Not sure how it looks in the actual stream, but should be fine. Let's talk to this person with a hat over here. Let me guess, you're here for Yoyogi Park. Ever since that incident went down, it's one looky-loo after another. No one's here for the train. As you can probably tell, I have a lot of time on my hands. You've heard the news, right? No. Guess I ought to inform you. There was a deadly riot at Yoyogi Park yesterday. Oh my god. My giant microphone that I bought for streaming is blocking half of my monitor, and it's impeding my ability to read. So I apologize if I look like a giraffe stretching out my neck to read. If you want the gory details, go check the giant screen at Shibuya. Long story short, a couple of folks lost their lives in that park. You could hear the sirens wailing all night long. Anyways, sorry to talk your ear off. Probably not something I should be doing on the job. I love how most Shin Megami Tensei games begin with like an ominous character telling you something. I can like remember a lot of the games, like Persona 4 had the guy in the gas station. Persona 5, I think, had, what was it? It was like a butterfly floating around speaking something, and then you later learn what it was. So yeah, there's always some kind of an ominous message at the start. It's like what these games always do. Exit. Will you leave the area? Yes. And this brings us to the city map. From what I understand, since the SNES era, this is how the Shin Megami Tensei games have always had these overworld maps, which are like big, and then you have these little icons that represent you and the characters, like the NPCs you can talk to. So let's talk to this person here. Young officer, due to investigation, the entrance to Yoyogi Park have been closed off. We appreciate your cooperation. Huh. No one is here. Okay. Was that Yoyogi Park? So let's just talk to other people. I don't really remember where you're supposed to go, but we'll figure it out. There is a report going on. While I do feel the demonstrators' actions were out of line, the fact that Cyber's communication would destroy the park for their own gain is not only inconceivable, it's unforgivable. The reporter's impassioned speech continues. Okay. So there was a riot at the park, and there's a cyber company being mentioned. Young man, the Yoyogi Park riot? Oh, you mean what they're showing on TV? I don't know, it's just, it hardly seems real. Like, how could this be happening here? Glad it doesn't involve me. Okay, some stuff is going down, definitely. High school girl. Oh, hey now, Key. You said you were going to visit Miss Takao today, right? I know she's beautiful, but that doesn't give you the license to creep on her, okay? Okay, so all the students, like, are into Miss Takao. I've been chased by this wild dream. Hounded, you might say. In my dream, everywhere you look, everything is round. The world itself is round. Ah, dagnabbit. I know the world isn't round. I know the world is round, but it's got round in a different way. I'm telling you, my dream is a prophecy, and yet no one believes me. Okay, any more NPCs? Can we go to the right? No? Oh, and if you haven't guessed it by now, I'm the type of guy who talks to every NPC. So I hope you get used to it. You overhear a conversation between some high school girls. So, don't tell me, I already know. You think Hikawa's super hot, right? Ew. There's like so many nasty rumors about him. I know, to me, that only adds to it. He's got intrigue, a whole world of lore built around him. Who was Hikawa again? I don't remember. I don't think it's another student. I think it's like the president of the corporation, if I'm not mistaken. You can overhear a couple's conversation. Did you hear about the riot where 3 people died? What if we were next? You don't gotta worry about that, babe. Why? Because you're about to start your own little riot in the bedroom. Whoa. What did I walk into? Oh, wow. Could you be any more predictable? But I guess that's what I love about you. This is a functional relationship right here. Disgruntled cop. Yeesh, kids these days. One moment they're suffering fatalities, the next everybody's dressed like it's a goddamn carnival. Take that long-haired yuppie wandering around, for instance. Oh, there's more. This student in a real sharp uniform passed by not long ago. The way he carried himself was real dignified like. Oh, and he had a cat with him, black as the uniform he wore. Now I know who this is. This is a reference to Raido Kuzunoha. He's a crossover character from a different Shin Megami Tensei game. And like I said in the beginning of the video, he replaces Dante. In the PS2 version, you only had Dante. And only the Japanese version of the game had Raido. But now they put like both of them in. So I've never seen Raido in this game, so it's going to be new for me too. I know he doesn't speak. He has a talking cat, so that's cool. The cat does all the talking. Oh, and he had a cat with him, black as the uniform he wore. I don't know why, but something about that vintage style, maybe the hat and the cape, I know I've seen it somewhere. Oh, not again. The hospital up ahead hasn't been open for a while. What's going on? Where the heck am I supposed to go? Okay. I think there's just one more NPC left. Did you hear the rumor about no? I heard on the night of the riot, a demon spawned from somewhere within the park. And that demon was the one behind the killings. Well, it's just a rumor. I think there's some truth to it, though. Where am I supposed to go? Did our friend tell us to meet at Yoyogi Park, or was it somewhere else? Can I go in this way? Oh, I can, okay.
snap a few photos? Guess it's not my lucky day. You need something, kid?
Oh, I remember this guy. He's like an reporter who specializes in occult stories and paranormal. So yeah, the kind of stuff I like to watch on TV actually. What happened here?
Well, here's what they said on TV. Panic erupts as a clash between corporate representatives and a civic organization ends in violent deaths. Pretty disturbing, right? But those who live on the fringe say it was a deeper struggle between two cults. I think that's your phone going off.
Hey, are you there? Finally, I got a hold of you. What's taking you so long?
What's taking me so long? Well, I have to talk to every NPC, for starters. Enter your classmate's name. Okay. So this is a girl classmate. Her name is Chiaki Tachibana.
I could see if it was our other friend, but you're never late. You wake up on the wrong side of the bed?
I love how they never say their names because you have the option of changing them. It's kind of weird. Like in the Persona games, you can only name the main character, and the other ones have actual names that are set and they're spoken out loud, but this one doesn't. So kind of weird. Like how she said, I could see if it was if it was our other friend. Like who would even say that in a conversation?
Where are you now? Yoyogi Park? Well, since you decided not to show, we had to leave without you. We're almost there now. So, yeah, would you mind coming straight to the hospital? You do know which hospital it is, right? Shinjuku Medical Center. Just go east from Shinjuku Station and keep going. You can't miss it. I guess this works out. I was planning to ask our teacher for career advice, so I'll just go ahead of you. Thanks. Keep in mind, I don't plan on staying too long, okay? See you later.
She's kind of bossy.
Hold on. You're on your way to Shinjuku Medical Center? That's also where I'm headed, oddly enough. Go figure. Why don't you hang on to this? It's a copy of our upcoming issue. I'm assuming you don't know what went down here. Then, you probably don't know what kind of place that hospital is either. The name's Hijiri, author of the Ring of Gaia and the Scripture of Moroku. Might want to give that a read. Normally, you wouldn't associate a hospital with the occult. That hospital's anything but normal. Or so they
Ooh.
say. There's a lot of misinformation floating around these days. If it turns out I'm wrong, just laugh it off, okay? Anyway, I'd better be going. Oh yeah, in the event we run into each other again, let me know how you like my article.
So we need to go to the hospital next. And don't worry, I'm not gonna talk to all the NPCs again. Oh, there it is. Shinjuku Medical Center. There's a note on the door. The entrance to the annex is closed. Please use the entrance to the main building. Hospital staff. Okay. As confusing as real-life hospitals, I can never find my way around them. I always have to look for nurses who seem willing to help out, or at least strike up a conversation. Thank God I don't go to hospitals very often. Thank God. And here is our classmate,
Well, hey, about time.
Miss Bossy.
Is it just me, or is something seriously off here?
Hey, it's just you.
There isn't isn't anyone in sight. No nurses? No patients.
Maybe it's happy hour?
Look, even the reception desk is empty. Don't you think there's something weird about this place? Anyway, you know who is looking for a teacher right now.
Yeah, you know who. He who must not be named.
Big surprise, he's still gone. He better not be off goofing around. Oh, what's with that magazine? Knowing your taste, it probably wouldn't interest me.
Oh, excuse me that my tastes offend you.
Ayakashi Monthly. Never heard of it before. What? It's an occult magazine? Why would you bring something like that here?
I have weird tastes.
Well, maybe it could help me kill some time. Anyway, can you go find that bonehead? If he can't find our teacher, then I don't want to be here another minute. You should be on the second floor, where the patients' rooms are. I'll be waiting down here. Oh, and leave the mag with me. Don't leave me hanging too long, okay?
I don't know about you guys, but she's definitely not my favorite character. The other classmate is a lot more relatable, you'll see.
Can you go find our friend? He's probably This magazine is so bizarre.
Okay, so there's no new lines there. Meaning we can go and check out the hospital. The door will not open. Just need to check my phone real quick. Sorry, guys. And okay. Oh, he's over there. Someone's in the other hallway. And how do I get to the other hallway? So many options. I can hear something in the other room. Okay, so there's nothing here. Oh, there we go. Cutscene.
Oh man, you scared the crap out of me. Now, why'd you go sneaking up like that?
I love his style, I gotta say.
Jeez, you come here late, you cause trouble. You know what? Forget it. Not worth it. I'm sure you've already noticed, but this place has been cleaned out. Think everyone died off? I called our teacher to make sure this was it. She clearly told me. Shinjuku Medical Center. They could have at least put up a notice or something so visitors aren't clueless. Maybe someone unleashed a deadly virus in here. I've already checked out everywhere she might be. I'm running out of places to look. Think we should just call it? Alright, I'm gonna head back down and check out how our other lady's doing. I bet she's all pissed because I've been gone so long. It ain't easy pleasing a princess. Anyway, I really hope this isn't the shitstorm it's shaping up to be.
Oh, it is. So that's about it. And if memory serves me right, the teacher is on the roof. So Back to the elevator we go. There's no one here. Okay. Should we check in with the female classmate? Let's see what she has to say.
Oh, you're back. So, you know that special report at the beginning of the magazine? Well, it says some things that are more than a little unsettling. According to this, there's a group of demon worshippers who call themselves the Ring of Gaia. And they're right here in Japan. Apparently, they believe in this book of prophecy called the Scripture of Miroku. In that book it says that chaos will engulf the world. And these people are trying to cause that somehow. Whether their idea of chaos means terrorism or something else entirely, the reporter couldn't figure that out. But get this.
No luck finding her. I even checked the men's room.
Okay.
Didn't need to know that. We're in the middle of a conversation here, so save those details for later. Now, listen to this part. A hospital on the east side of Shinjuku is closely linked to the organization's sinister plan.
Let me guess. That ends with find out more in our next issue. Well, it wouldn't surprise me if that article had some truth to it. I've heard some real spooky shit about this place. Like how they run deadly experiments on patients. Or how a psychic started shrieking and bolted out of here. And of course, there's a rumor that a cult's behind it all.
You're serious? I never knew any of that. Maybe we really shouldn't have come here. I almost feel stupid for buying into some bizarre tabloid, but it does get one thing right. How creepy this hospital is.
We really need to find her, don't we? Okay, we search this place top to bottom one last time. If nothing pops up, we assume nothing's wrong, and we split. By the way, looks like you can reach the annex from the second floor. I'll go take a look up there. Whereas you have the honor of searching the basement. Oh, and you'll need this.
You're the one who found the card. Why don't you search the basement? Could it be you're too scared?
Come on, this is me we're talking about.
The hospital's basement.
Is 'cause I'm sure there's nothing down there.
I feel like that would be creepy even in a regular hospital.
Sure isn't in the basement. After all, saving the day is my job. Should things
Isn't that where the morgues are?
like hell, okay?
I'm not too sure about how hospitals work. If one of you knows how hospital basement are, you can type it in the chat, but I'm pretty sure that's where like the morgues are. Can't believe him sometimes.
Anyway, let's focus on finding our teacher. No matter what, we have to make sure she's safe.
Okay, so off to the creepy basement we go. How do we get there though? Is the elevator? I think the elevator had a basement button. Okay, here's the elevator, and can we go to the basement? Yes, we can. Oh boy. This isn't really a horror game, so you don't expect any jump scares. Insert your ID card. You use the ID card. Okay. Oh yeah, hospital staff, baby. Whoa, okay. So I'm guessing this is not your regular operating hall. What with the... It's not even a pentagram, it's more like a... I don't know what the shape is called. A hexagram? Octagram? You can hear eerie sounds from the door. Will you enter? Of course I will. And the cutscene. What did we walk into, guys?
Who is it? Who dares disrupt this stillness? Only a lost lamb. A well-known poet once said, April is the cruelest month. Have you any inclination as to why? Because it is then one awakens from a long sleep and faces the barren world.
Funny how it's April, like actually right now.
Our history as a species is similarly barren, comprised of empty trivialities. The worthless overgrowth of a civilization blind to its sins, continuous war and bloodshed.
Okay, so those are some very nihilistic views.
Thousands of years of repeating the same mistakes over and over again. The world needs to wipe its slate clean. The way to salvation was foretold in the scripture of Miroku. And today, that prophecy shall be fulfilled. The old world will sink like a setting sun, and the new world will arise in its place. Now, how should I deal with you? From what I recall, you weren't among our followers who survived the purge at the park. Oh, you're her acquaintance. Come to think of it, this was a hospital, wasn't it? And you merely came to visit her. However, even a pebble creates ripples when cast in water. And while I do feel pity for you, your life ends here.
Oh wow. So we have a straight up Baphomet right here. That's like a high level demon, even in the games.
All the inhabitants of this world will follow before long. Your time has just come a bit sooner. That's all.
Oh, lucky me. Face him, run away. Face him?
You fool. No one can overcome their fate.
Stop!
The teacher saved us.
What? You can't even let one person go?
Whoops.
What effect could he possibly have on our plan?
However insignificant he is, I am not a man of exceptions. You know this.
Fine. If you don't spare him, then consider our partnership over.
Such a troublesome maiden. Well, I'll leave the teaching to the teacher. Please leave this room. I would like to enjoy this blissful end in solitude.
I'll be waiting on the roof. have a good view of the city from there. Come, see it with your own eyes. Witness that which will change the world.
Okay, so my memory was a little off, but she is indeed on the roof, because I do remember a scene with the teacher on the roof. So we need to go back to the card key gate. Yeah, because this is a PS2 era JRPG, you can expect a lot of hallways such as this one. But yeah, that's part of the charm. Oh, okay, somebody is up ahead. Now this is where it gets interesting.
What's wrong, my little master? Are you curious about that person over there?
Oh my gosh, now this lady was creepy even without the voice lines, but now...
Oh, is that so? My. But right now, we have other matters to attend to. Let's do that afterward.
If you've played any of the other Shin Megami Tensei games, you know who this little guy is. If not, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but let's just say a really important character in the whole universe of this game, and the spin-offs as well. The child and the old woman have disappeared. Okay. I gotta say the voice acting is really good, in my opinion at least. I mean, Atlas does always have good voice actors, so it's not surprising, but... I mean, a good voice actor can really add to the whole world building.
Here we are again.
Yeah, here we are again at the roof, just like we always are.
I'm glad I intervened when I did.
And the hospital roof has a fence around it. Is this to prevent like suicides and stuff? I'm sorry, it's just weird. Our hospitals, I don't think they're like that. In my country at least. I'm glad I intervened when I did.
I wouldn't want you to fall prey to a demon. You heard what Hikawa said, right? This world is about to be swallowed by chaos. It's called the Conception.
Oh, the Concepcion.
The rebirth of the world. An event which no human has ever witnessed.
Oh, hang on, I have a message. Just a moment. Where is the chat at this thing? Oh my gosh. Weird. It said I had a message, but I can't read it. Wait. Oh my gosh. Why is it so difficult being a streamer? It always looks so much easier when I'm the one watching. Oh, now I see it. It's a wild blight, not a horror game, he says, and he walks into a call. Hey, Jet. How you been, man? I miss you too. Oh my god, it's been so long. Wow. I'm so happy you at least watched. If it even was a part of this, if you're not online, I hope you get this message. I missed you too.
Everyone outside of this hospital will perish.
You and Witch were two of my favorite SL people. You will always remind me of that place. Everyone outside of this hospital will perish.
I doubt anyone would approve of such a terrible thing. But even if we did keep this old world alive, it would eventually lose all its power. The world must first die, for it to be born again.
Yes, SL had to die for it to be reborn again. You see the connection here, Jet.
And I alone will carry the burden of its sin. As for regrets, I have none.
No regrets whatsoever.
What matters is that fate reached out and led you here. And it is your fate to live through the conception. It may actually be more painful than death. No matter how the world changes, I'll be your pillar of strength. It is my duty as the maiden to take part in shaping the new world, meaning I can show you a better way to live. I know it must be difficult for you to understand, but we're out of time. Listen, if you can find me on your own, I promise to tell you everything. The answers to all your questions, and what my intentions really are.
And PS2 graphics cutscene. With the box on the sides. To mask that it's not re-recorded in widescreen. That's some lazy remastering right there. So this is the Concepcion. It's beautiful. I want this in our actual world. And there's some rocking music right there. And what you see now is an actually important element of the game. The sun, or Kagetsuchi as it's called in this game. It's I don't even have a hint or reason. So we need to find more reason. Okay. We have an objective at least.
Do not be afraid. My little master has taken an interest in you. Pitiful human though you are, he wishes to grant you a gift. It is vital that you receive it, and I'm afraid you have no choice. Please try not to struggle.
She really reminds me of that lady from American Horror Story, the first season, Murder House. Moira, I think she was called. Just without the red hair.
It will only hurt for an instant.
And here comes the demonic parasite. He's gonna bore into our spine.
Enjoy your last moments as a human.
Oh, he spoke. I didn't think he would. So now we're no longer human, but not quite a demon. So we're something in between, and we have these awesome tattoos.
Magatama is the essence of demonic power. With it, you have joined the ranks of demons.
watching, so please try not to bore him.
Can you guess who the little master is? Should be kind of obvious. You obtain the Magatama Marogareth. From the command menu, you can view and ingest Magatama. Okay, so how this works is each time you level up, like your main character, you can allocate stats, much like in a Souls game. And the actual skills and resistances that you have come from the Magatama. That's the parasite that's in your spine. So you can find different Magatama and ingest them, and that changes your resistances and also the skill set you can use. So yeah, it's a pretty nice progression system. For its time, I think it was very interesting. As for your other party members, those are gonna be like the demons you recruit and fuse, and basically when they level up you cannot select which stats go up and down. They have their own thing going on, like their stat spread, skills, and skills can be inherited through fusion. So what I've read in this remake, actually in the originals, when you fuse two demons, they would inherit some skills from the parent demons, and you had no control over this. It would be random. So what you do is just repeat the same fusion 100 times until you got the result you wanted. It was very boring and everybody hated it, and they changed it in this remake. But from what I understand, they didn't change it initially. When they first released the remake, it had the same mechanic as the original, and then people were like, oh my god, this was like the one chance they had to fix this, and they didn't. So they did update it, and I think by the time this game came, this remaster came in English, it was already patched. So yeah, we will be able to select the skills when we fuse the demons. So, but more on that later. Let's go and explore the Demon World Hospital basement. Yeah. What are you staring at me for? Am I that peculiar? You're the demon here. Well, that was insulting. The door's locked from the other side. Okay. And you can see in the top left corner we have the Kagetsuchi sun thing. And it has different phases. And depending on the phase it is, it can affect the battle and some skills, recruiting demons and how demons behave. So it is kind of a semi-important element, I would say. It's not something you should constantly keep an eye out for, but it can be it can make a difference sometimes. You can hear something from inside the room. Okay. Yeah, this is a save point. Oh, he's there too. Reporter guy.
Who's there?
Did I startle you?
Aren't you that kid I met at the park?
I am indeed. I just got some tattoos. On my way to the hospital. A full body one.
God's name happened to you.
I've gained new power. Unlimited power.
Yeah, something like that. I believe it.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Outside. You know what the hell's going on here? Last thing I remember, I was blinded by a bright light. After that, I was in this room. From the look of it, we're in some sort of hospital.
But not just any hospital.
Seeing as you're here too, I take it this is Shinjuku Medical Center? Well, first things first. As much as I want to know what's going on out there, it's not exactly safe to walk around. Have you come across any of them yet? Well, they're definitely not human. My guess is that they're demons. My strange experience, Your new look, these weird creatures. Something tells me calling the cops won't do us any good. But damn, if my hunch is right, there's an actual explanation for all this. Though I'd rather not believe it. This is Shinjuku Medical Center. Can't just rule it out. The conception may have occurred for real. You know, I've seen a barrel like this before. If I remember right, it belonged to a man named Kawa. He's gotta be behind this somehow. Just standing here talking won't do us any good. Listen, if you're strong enough to fight, could you gather some information while you're at it? I tried talking to what looked like a ghost, but I didn't have much luck. What's happened to the world? And is there anyone else out there? We can only find the answers by finding other people. I wish I could do it myself, but I doubt I'd last long against a demon. Besides, I imagine studying this thing has its own merits. So for now, I'll leave it to you.
Yeah, I guess we can save. Amala drum initialized. Achievement unlocked. Nice. There's a large cylinder. What will you do?
Don't bother worrying about me. I know I'd only slow you down if I tagged along. Hey, I don't plan on dying here, you know. I figure I can make myself useful by studying this thing. Now get going. First things first, try and make it outside. Alive.
Okay. That was very helpful. Oh, it's the occult room, and now we can talk to somebody. Is this like the victim? No, this is like the evil surgeon guy. What would a demon like you want with me? I'll heal your wounds, so please don't decide to eat me. Oh, so this is like a free healing spot. Maybe we could grind here for some levels. Who are you? I find it weird that we haven't had any random encounters. Maybe this area is like safe or something? I'm not sure. Let's just try. You can feel extraordinary power from beyond the door. Will you open it? Yes. Oh. You find yourself in a strange place. A voice echoes in your head.
Come, show me the strength of a demon.
So that's the little kid, and he's now an old man, and the old woman is now a young woman. Interesting how they swapped it around. The old man and the woman disappeared. You see a cash cube. Will you open it? Medicine. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. Our first battle. Will-O-Wisp. I want eat. Me eat. Oh, that was a crit? Magatsuhi. Okay, so how the battle system in this game works, it's called a press turn system. Let me explain. So on the top right, maybe you can't see it because of my camera icon. You have a turn icon. It looks like the demon parasite. And when you take an action, that turn icon disappears. But if you strike an enemy's weakness, the turn icon will flash, and that means you've spent half of it and you'll be able to make another action. Or if you have, I mean, for each party member you get one turn icon, so that's a maximum of 4, I believe. So if you want, you can also pass, and this will only expend half of a turn icon, meaning that your next teammate can take over and you didn't waste a turn. So it's a very interesting system, simplistic, but it really works, and they've kind of used it throughout the Shin Megami Tensei series with like some adjustments here and there, but this is like the, let's say, the OG one. So we attack, we can only have one action. Okay, so we're just exchanging blows right now. I don't think there's any strategy that we can employ right now other than to just attack. Maybe heal up if we get pretty low on health. And we have leveled up. Please customize your stats. Oh my gosh, I really don't remember if it's better to be like physical or magical in this game. So strength affects, I think, your physical damage. This is magical damage. This is like health and defense. Agility. And agility is actually, it's not how fast you move, because I mean the turns are like preset. It's more like how accurate you are and how often you can dodge moves. Yeah, so that's agility. And luck, I think, is critical hits, surviving instant death attacks, and getting stuff after battle. So it's like the least useful stat, I think. So let's just put it in magic. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Marogera has begun to act violently within you. Let it continue. Yes. A warm light from Marogera engulfs the area. You fully recovered. So each time you level up, your parasite will do something random, like recover health. I think it can even damage you, or you learn a new move, or just a stat. There's lots of stuff that can happen. It's like RNG or something. But in this case, we got fully healed. So nice. Shady surgeon, by my master's orders, I shall treat your wounds. You and your party were healed. Me and what party? I'm a party of one. Just like in real life. Okay, so we have another demon. Haunt Preda. So the demons, they have their like families. You can think of it like kind of like Pokemon types, but not really. And there's lots of them. There's something like Brute, Haunt, Femme, Jirei, Flight, Raptor, lots of them. I can't remember most of them, but they have like a theme going on, if that makes sense. Like the Brutes are almost always going to be physical. Okay, and we dodged this. And we got some medicine. Oh, there they are again. The voice in my head. It's acting up.
This way.
Okay, of course we're gonna go the other way then. Was that punishment for disobeying? Oh, we got some magic user. Jirei Kodama. I actually know what a Kodama is from all the anime and movies I watch. It's like nature spirit in Japanese folklore. I think it appears on trees that are like 100 or 1,000 years old. And it's like curious, it's not evil or anything. I think I first saw them in like Princess Mononoke. But they do have them like in lots of anime and stuff. If that's the one I'm thinking, I might be wrong. Like, I'm not an expert on folklore. You see a cash cube, yes. You obtain Miragi Rock. Yeah, that lets you cast a fire spell once. Using your own stats, actually. So if my magic is high and I use the item, it's gonna, you know, cast a spell as if I had it, so... kind of useful in the early stages. Later on, not so much, but... maybe we could try low fire damage to all foes. Oh, see guys, now we've struck their weakness and now we can make another move. See, the turn icon is flashing and that means we get another move, so yeah. And we miss, so we didn't make too much use of our extra move, but you know, it is something. Okay, we leveled up. Hopefully the parasite heals us again. So let's put it in strength this time. And we got another move. I mean, our first move. Lunge. Oh, I love how the tattoos reflect that you need to heal. Okay, can't be used here. Wait. Okay. Use medicine. There we go. A voice echoes within your head.
So, you made it.
I sure did.
Your strength is outstanding.
Yes, I single-handedly beat like 5 level 1 demons.
We shall meet again.
That's like knocking out 5 zigzagoons. Does the young woman speak too? I wonder. Wait, am I healed now or? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Select a floor. First floor? Okay, so we got some souls over here. Who? Chiaki Izamu? Yeah, never heard of him. Thanks, Grandma. The exit is just as you perceive it. Were you trying to leave the hospital? I sure was. Then how about the next door? This is the main building, but there's an annex. Maybe you should use that entrance. Okay. So we can go out this way. You cannot use this exit. Okay. So we need to head to the annex. I think we'll soon get to recruit our very first demon. Not gonna spoil it for you guys. But it's almost always the same demon in every Shin Megami Tensei game, like the first one that joins. It's always the same one. Okay, so we got more medicine. And I saw some humans in the annex. They're probably dead by now, gobbled up by demons, flesh, bones, and all. Ah, you're probably right. Demons will do that to you. So there's no items here, just an NPC. You know that security system at the passageway ahead? You need an annex gate pass to get through. Okay, so we're gonna need an annex pass, whatever the heck that is. You can tell this is a PS2 era game because it's gonna have a lot of card keys and rooms and locked gates and stuff. You see a cash cube. Will you open it? Back then, I mean, stuff was limited, like the processing power and stuff. So they had to get creative with the level designs as not to make everything boring. And this game is actually pretty good. I mean, it has a wide variety of levels. But inevitably, they're all gonna be like hallways and stuff. PS2 wasn't really an open world friendly machine. Oh, there we go. I've never seen a demon quite like you. Hey, are you looking for something? Kinda, yeah. Ah, about the thing you're looking for. I'll help you if you want. In fact, I'll even be your demon ally. You want to know what I'm looking for? A demon who can take me to Yogi Park. You look kind of flabby and weak, but I'll let that slide. What do you say? Should we join up? Hell yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. If we have that pass thingy, we can go through that door and the annex. I saw some Pretas carrying it. I'm Pixie the Fairy. I'm sure we'll be the best of friends. Pixie has joined your party. And we got our first demon, and she has quite a personality already. That means we get 2 turn icons now, not just one. And I think Pixie can heal. Let's check out her skills. Oh, yeah, she has Zia, which is like an electric magic, and Dia, which lets her heal. So nice. Pretty good for a starting demon. And much like a starter Pokemon, Pixie can also evolve. Spoilers. But I won't tell you what she evolves into. You will have to wait and see. There's some demons called Pretas making a fuss in the wanting Magatsuhi. Magatsuhi is the source of demonic power, I think. I don't really know how it works. No. And where are the Pretas? Over here, maybe? Gah, Magatsuhi. Ew, those gunky Pretas are inside. Let me talk to them. Pixie changed the tone of her voice. We have Magatsuhi. You ready? She's awesome. I love her already. Magatsuhi? We don't have any Magatsuhi to give to the likes of you. Now, if you don't want to get hurt, hand over the pass thingy. Me want to eat. Wow, that's a lot of actions. Low physical damage. Yeah, the thing about physical skills is that they cost HP and not MP to use. So if I use lunge, it's gonna cost me 4 HP. I don't think I've ever seen a game that uses health to like do physical skills. I mean, some skills in some games, like I don't know, like a berserk or something, but here all physical skills you have to pay with HP, so you have to be careful how you use them. Okay, but they do a lot of damage. I just one-shotted him. And now we get another action because Pixie struck the weakness of Preta. And let's just go for the other Preta. Magatsuhi. Oh wow. We make a good team, Pixie. You obtain the Annex Gate Pass. Oh, you're stronger than I thought. But you can get even stronger if you talk to other demons and get them on your side. Anyway, the pass thingy is ours now, so let's make our way to Yogi Park. Yes, let's. Maybe we could heal? Yeah, okay. Oh wow, it's so nice to have a healer in my party. The thing about this game though is MP is very difficult to recover. Like the items for recovering your MP, they're few and far between. I don't think you can buy them, at least not in a standard way. So when you get them, you really want to save them for like the boss fights. You don't want to waste them in the overworld. Kodama starts to speak to you. Hey, hey! Should kids just live a life without thinking? Yeah. I mean, that's the perks of being a kid. You can do that. Kodama's expression became cheerful. I'll tell you all the secrets I know. Hey, you haven't given up just because a conversation went sour, have you? Sure, there's some demons who won't join you no matter what, but they still like to talk. So yeah, you might as well talk to as many demons as you can. Bye. So yeah, the way you recruit demons in this game is you talk to them in battle, and they all can behave very differently. They can ask you questions, ask for items, ask to drain your health, magic, ask to kill one of your other demons. So there's lots of scenarios, and when you talk to them, the conversation doesn't always go the way you would normally intend to. Like, you can say something that might sound insulting to us, but to them, it's like perfectly fine, and vice versa. So you just have to... Oh my gosh, I missed. So you just have to kind of wing it and hope for the best. And some scenarios are like hilarious. You'll see. Now, you cannot recruit these because they cannot talk. If that makes sense, you can only recruit the demons that have like vocalization skills, if that makes sense. So I'm not even gonna try. If I try to talk to them, it's just gonna waste a turn, so. But we can recruit the Kodama that we spoke to if we can find another one. So, oh wait, I'm going back, aren't I? Wait. So we have the annex pass, so we can go through the locked door, but I wanted to explore a little bit first. So that's where we came from, the elevator. Oh, actually, I think this is it when it comes to the first floor. Oh, there's a Kodama. Maybe we can recruit it. You want to play? Let me drain your strength, then maybe I'll listen. Go ahead. Whoa, this tastes. That's still not enough. Let me drain your strength again. Okay. Have some more. Are you done draining me? Actually, it was kind of gross. Well, okay. I'm Kodama the Jirei. Let's be friends. Kodama joined your party. Nice. Now we have 3 demons, meaning we have 3. Wait, we have to... Oh yeah, we have to put them in our party. Summon. Okay, yeah. So your party is comprised of 4. So you cannot remove the main character. He must always be there, but you can switch around the 3 other demons. And then you have a stock, which currently is... how many is there? 4, 6, 8 slots. But I think you can increase this. Yeah, I definitely think you can increase the stock as you go through the game. So yeah. Some more Kodamas. You cannot recruit 2 of the same demon. You can only have 1 instance. So yeah. I'm pretty sure they resist this move. Force damage. Force is actually wind. I don't know why they call it force, but that's what it is. And Zeo is electricity. Look at our new Kodama buddy scoring those crits like a pro. Okay, since I only have physical skills, you know, for the time being, let's just go with strength. Next time I'll put some in vitality. Learn analyze. Marogare has begun to act violently. Let it continue. Oh, nice. See, now that's what I was talking about. Like, the parasite can do random stuff, and this time we got an agility point. So it's like a double level up. Very lucky. Or they just gift you some stuff because this is like the very start of the game. And the game is really difficult. Like, I remember it being brutal. If you played the Persona series and you thought those were difficult, it's nothing compared to this game. Like the later bosses and the optional dungeons, the end game, and the super boss, it's like insane. But as an RPG, as a JRPG player, that's what I like. So I hate how games these days just hold your hand and everything has a super easy difficulty mode. And I mean, I get it. Like, if you buy a game and you're not into like hard difficulty and you want to enjoy the story, it's fine. But then again, I mean, games shouldn't be too easy because what's the point? Seriously, I mean, not everything should be Dark Souls, but okay. No. We leveled up our agility and we still miss. I need to be really careful with this lunge. Even if I miss, it still takes away my HP just for using the attack. Seduce. What does that do? Oh, okay, so usually only the main character can recruit demons, but some demons have conversation skills that they can use to recruit more. So Pixie has Seduce, so that might be useful sometimes on some male demons. Something to consider. Very nice way to add more party members. Seducing them. Insert your annex. Okay. We're making progress, guys. There's a demon way stronger than you up ahead in the annex. You'll probably get shredded in an instant. Nice knowing ya. Yeah, that's the first boss. We're gonna need to level up before we can even attempt it, because it's no case. There you can see him. He is called Fornius. You see that demon swimming around in the lobby like he owns the place? That's Fornius. As long as he's around, you might as well kiss any hopes of leaving this hospital alive goodbye. Okay, well, that's fair enough. What I would like to do is find one of those save points. What is this mop demon? Oh my gosh, that looks so ugly. What is that? I can see it. I can see your suffering in battle against the demons. But this future is only one of many possibilities. The future is not written in stone. I shall help you. What future do you desire? A bright future? If you wish for a bright future, know your enemies and use your attacks that are weak, and use attacks that they're weak against. If you do, a bright future full of attacking shall await you. This is not easy to learn. A dark future? Well, if you wish for a dark future, continue to use useless attacks. Let your attacks be nullified, reflected, or drained. If you do all of this, a dark future full of defending shall await. Okay, so she, in a crude way, was telling us use super effective moves as much as you can, and don't use moves that are reflected or that your enemies are strong against. But that was a very weird way of wording it. I don't think we can recruit Beretta either because they cannot talk. Let's try. Oh no, wait, this is not Pixie. I was gonna try to seduce Beretta, if that's possible. I'm gonna try. I don't think you can, but let's see. It doesn't look like it can understand, yeah. It doesn't understand words or sex appeal, so... I think there's a skill later on that lets you talk even to these demons. At least I know there's one in Shin Megami Tensei 4, which is a game I played more recently. I don't remember if there's one in this game, but those demons are usually not super strong, so you wouldn't really want them. You're not trying to defeat Fornius. I am. Tough as you may be, you'll never beat him alone. Don't just junk punch every demon. See if you can talk to them and convince them to join you. Okay, so... I would like to get a 4th demon. Oh. I miss so often, like... It's like using Stone Edge. Why? Oh, wait. Yeah, it's just like Stone Edge. Definitely. Just without any actual benefits. You know what? I'll just let Pixie attack because the main character is so prone to missing. Oh my god. And with these hallways, I can never tell which way I came from when I enter a room. Oh wait, of course I picked the wrong way. So we need to go away from the mop lady. Cube? Yes. Lifestone. Wait, what did he say? Oh, I pressed it again. Do you know Fornius is a big, strong meanie? And those demons. Okay, sure. Whatever. Here? Okay, so we struck another weakness. Oh my gosh! Oh, and Pixie is out of MP. Lovely. Oh no. I'm just gonna use the regular attack. These seem to miss less often than the lunge one, so... Oh, I need one more to level up. One more XP point. Do you have time to spare? I saw humans sneak past Fornius. Okay. Oh, I forgot there's also this option. You can press Y and then they'll just auto attack, but they'll just use physical attacks, so it's not something you want to do willy-nilly. Vitality? but it makes like the easy battles go faster, so let's try it. Okay, we got some crits. When you score a critical hit, it gives you the extra turn icon. So yeah, that's also a thing. Mumble. Demons stick together, so defeat the demons in the way first. They'll disrupt conversations. Oh yeah, when you want to recruit, you want to make sure it's like the last demon standing. Otherwise, the other ones are gonna interrupt or something. There are some races of demons that rarely join through negotiation methods. That's the Pretas, or the Haunt demons. There's a trick to negotiating with demons. You could have told us what it is, though? No? Okay. Not helpful. Oh, I guess I should heal. Okay, let's use the life stone. Life stone will recover like 25%, I think. Yeah. So they're useful throughout the game, but like outside of battle. You don't want to use them in battle because 25% is usually not gonna be worth anything, like worth wasting a turn to heal that little. If you go south from this hospital, you'll run into Yoyogi Park and Shibuya. I hear that Shibuya is a fun place with stores and a club and everything. Damn, if only Fornius wasn't here. Oh my god, it all looks the same. Is there a map? Was there a map in this game? Oh, there is. Oh my god. I've only just realized there's a map. Wait, can I go back to the healer? Wait. Hold on. Please don't be locked. So I really want to heal up Pixie so she can use her magic again. Oh, Kadama leveled up. Nice. Oh, no. Oh, wait. We can unlock it now. Nice. Shortcut. Okay, creepy surgeon guy, thank you. And this is one of the few areas where you get to heal for free, just because it's the starting area. Later on, healing is gonna cost. And it depends on how hurt your party is. Like, the less HP and MP you have, the more you have to pay. So, yeah. Something to keep in mind. Can I lunge Preda? Oh, why do I even try? Oh, he's still there.
Don't bother worrying, no, I'd only slow you down. Hey, figure
Okay, so he doesn't have any new lines. And that's gonna do it for tonight, guys. So yeah, we've gone through the very long introduction, and we recruited some demons, and we're making our way to our first boss battle. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I do plan on continuing this stream. So if you want to stick around, let's explore this new world together. This has been Blight. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys later. Bye-bye.